And
Welcome back, everyone. That was cool. To System Shock 2. With Sex Mod.
Did you say sex
Not
mod?
Sex Mod. Sec Mod. Those are two varied...
Those
that
are
mod
very
you can't get on System
different
Shock.
mods.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Sex Mod for System Shock 2. It's very disturbing.
I don't want to know about that mod in any way.
As far as I'm aware, it only exists in my mind. My twisted mind. Though it is interesting, I'm not going to do it right now in depth because we haven't gotten far enough into the game to do it, but sex is does play an interesting role in this game. To a certain extent. Because, like, the many are all... The way they sort of speak in sexual undertones a little bit, if you're thinking that way.
Dude,
And they're not the
I
only
think
one.
that way all the time, and I don't see what the hell you're getting at.
They want to
So-
merge their biology with yours. Come on, dude.
Oh, come on, that's... The same could be said about the aliens from Alien, and, like... They
Yeah,
just
and
don't
that's what they
talk to
did.
you while doing.
The face huggers stick a tube down your throat and
No, the
fill
face
you with an
fuckers.
alien that rips out of your chest.
They're the face fuckers. Ooh.
Hi there.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, they're not face huggers. There's nothing huggy about what they do.
Well, I mean, they do hug you, but
Yes. They
It's a
also
very-
fuck your face.
it's a very penetrative hug.
Yes, it is. Yes, the best kind of hug, kind of penetration. Anyway, we should probably, Hey, look, a cyber midwife. Speaking of sexual overtone.
I do have some logs to play, so... How about I
Good.
do that?
Yeah, please play them before I keep talking.
I'm changing. My head is full of
Uh-oh.
wonderful ideas and experiments.
Uh-oh.
So many miracles to share.
So much knowledge to give.
They told me how to make this implant. They said it would make a better me of me. I wish I had more time so I could give it to them.
It's really creepy. So what implant was he talking about? Like a brawn boost or something? Or is he talking about the cyber midwife thing?
I have no idea what he was talking about. I'll have to play that log
Okay, fair
again,
enough.
because...
He just said they told me how to make this implant.
Shit! That thing hit me, and I flew across the map. What the hell hit me?
Not sure.
Oh well,
There's a
shotgun
few
time
things
for a little
happened there
bit.
when I was talking. Yay! What time is it? It's shotgun time! It's shotgun time!
The nice thing is, it's
That's
pellet
right,
rounds
everybody.
as well, because, you know, it's all fucking hybrids down here.
Yeah.
Sit down.
That is very satisfying.
Sit down.
The shotgun makes a pretty great noise in this.
It is a satisfying noise.
Yeah, it really is. It not only is it satisfying, but it also sounds kind of junky. Like it makes the shotgun sound a little bit rickety.
Yeah, which it kind of is, because...
Yeah, which it is. About the breaking weapons.
I'm just putting
there was
around and-
actually meant to be an audio log that explains that the many put some form of toxic gas into the air that was causing the metal work of humans to rust and degrade at a faster rate than it would otherwise. So
Security system online.
they did actually justify the fact that these guns will break if you look at them wrong. But they didn't actually put it in the game. I think someone just forgot to merge the wrong resource file or something like that.
Right. I forgot about the toxic hell gas these things make.
I think it's time for some pistol arrow. That's just my opinion.
Biomass.
No!
Suffering will end.
Not true, by the way. If you submit to the biomass, your suffering will continue for quite a long time, as these hybrids can
Forever
attest.
and ever.
Yeah.
I've chosen Nurse Bloom as the new mother to our children. She is sweet and kind, healthy, and a perfect match. She has a child of her own back on Earth. She knows what it is.
Good. You'll notice that the biomatter on the walls and in the elevator shaft has been impacted
Lito,
by
why
the
you gotta be so
introduction of the
pushy?
biotoxin.
Yes, I can see
Now do the
that.
same with the other 3 regulators.
I know! I'm reading a log! Fuck off! Bitch.
Pretty much.
That's a really creepy log. I interrupted it and...
I'll
Wait.
throw it back on.
Cool.
Was that Miller? That was Miller.
Yeah. That's another
Dick, I know
log.
you won't get this until
Oh,
after
no.
we
No,
return.
not that one.
But I've had to express how incredible I feel.
Starts with
Ah,
I've chosen
Nurse
Nurse
Bloom.
Bloom.
I've chosen Nurse Bloom as the new mother to our children.
She is sweet and kind.
Healthy and a perfect match. She has a child of her own back on Earth. She knows what it is to care for her young. Ave Maria. If she only knew what the future held.
She shared the joys of the many.
Shit. I got toxined, and I don't have a toxin hypo.
Oh dear. Well,
Welp.
bye.
Yep, I'm just gonna let myself slowly bleed out and take a res. But in the meantime, ammo. That's a whole fucking pack of monkeys. So, there's a very easy way to deal with those bitches. Eat a grenade.
Yes.
Oh, I only hit one.
I say you should have, since you're gonna die anyway, you should have, like, wait for them to get halfway to your face and then take everyone out in a giant blaze of glory.
They actually very obviously had gone through and ripped apart another monkey.
Really?
Yeah, there's a chunk of monkey bits on the ground where they were congregating.
I never knew that. So if you could describe the area in general, because Deck 3 in particular is a very odd environment.
So, the deck itself is, you know, I'm obviously heading into the hydroponics bay, because A, it says so, and B, like, there's water, there's plants growing on that.
And they talked in a few logs earlier about how they cut off the entire hydroponics deck. Crunchkin did. And the reason is because they're using the hydroponics deck as a breeding chamber, as Polito said, for the xenomorphs / annelids / many, the enemy. Which means that this whole deck is kind of has been taken over with growths of organic biomatter,
Chunky
fleshy
bits.
stuff.
The whole effect is generally unsettling. Like, everything is very obviously still working, but broken. Like,
Wow, they take.
this guy's bugged out. He's running at me in the floor.
No wonder he was going. "Ugh." He's very frustrated by the game.
Yep. And throw in another toxin vial. Yeah, all the, like, almost all the it's like a pulsating, like, I don't know. Imagine a steak that's still alive and obviously growing and pulsing and stuff, and then, like, spread it out over the floor. And there's guts and everything that is very obviously more than just some meat here.
So the environment actually kind of looks alive.
Oh yeah, the whole, like, it's very obviously like 90s alive, but it is
Right.
it is intended to convey.
Sleep. Babies must rest.
Wise is the one who does not awaken them.
We're awakening plenty of them. Did you see that last scene?
Or we will wound you.
Again, have wounded me before. Killed me entirely, in fact. On multiple occasions. Would you like to go through the playback? I can point a few times.
Yeah.
This communication is clearly one way.
Well, that was 5 rounds of AP, anti-personnel, so... God damn it! Well, I have a thing. Where are you, thing?
The cyber midwives are somewhat buffed in this game because in the earlier game, they basically had no answer to you crouching and then wrenching them to death. But now they have some melee attacks, so you can't really do that. Which makes them a much more significant threat if you have to actually fight them fairly.
Yeah. I went the wrong way. This deck is really easy to get twisted around on because everything's like... There's one central hub, kind of everything's off it, and it's just kind of irritating to navigate.
Not as irritating to navigate as the penultimate level, however.
No, but
But we'll get to that later.
we'll get there when we get there.
Access
Yep.
needed.
Man, this software is really needy. Access needed, chemical needed, ammunition drained. Nag, nag, nag.
Wine, wine, wine.
That's right. I really enjoy the contrast in this game, in the music between the techno-y sort of tracks like this that are kind of like cyberpunky, mixed in with these really quiet atmospheric tracks that don't do much of anything. They're two very different approaches to scoring a game, and it is neat to see them both
Yeah.
in here for various sections of the decks. I do think they could have done a better job with placement of the specific cues, but I think that it's a very good soundtrack. You can actually get it. In fact, the Shmup mod, basically what happened was some friend of Eric Brocious got Eric Brocious to make a render of all the tunes in the game. It's a lossless one, and put it on CD. So then he uploaded it to the interwebs. And then a mod person took the stuff out of that and sort of chopped it back up into the loops that it needs to be in, and then just replaced the original wave files, the EMA compressed wave files, with I think it's 320 kilobit MP3s in here. That then of course got transcoded to wave, obviously, because you have to. But yeah, that's
You're going a little
basically how
technical
it
on
went.
us.
I know, it's all good.
Please don't. I won't tell. I won't.
So what can you actually see from this ghost scene? Anything? Or just people walking around?
So there was one guy standing over a woman lying on a surgical bed. And obviously you could hear the voices, and from that it's
Yeah.
pretty easy to extrapolate who was who.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I've talked about this off mic, but I don't think I talked about it on the recording. This game is told through sound
Oh yeah.
in a big way, much more than other games, because visually, correct me if I'm wrong here, generally what you're seeing are dark corridors and dark creatures lunging at you, and dark, everything is dark. It's low light, and that aside, the graphics aren't really all that impressive in this game, even after you mod them and do all this stuff. So it's really the sound that excels about this game, and yeah, so the story is really told through the sound, the voice acting, and the sound effects more than it is the graphics, because you've got the whole story told in audio because it's all in logs, and even these bits with the ghosts and stuff, they're not really doing any much. You're just supposed to have something to look at while you listen to the story being delivered to you in the audio.
Yep, pretty much. Opened a door into a
Not being used to
cyborg
it that
midwife who had a log on her, so we're going to play that out.
All right.
Oops.
I found these schematics on Dr. Miller's desk. They're plans for the kind of cyber modification that's been illegal for 40 years.
Oops, sorry. I just wanted to see
that
if there's
cuts it
any...
off too?
Apparently.
I never knew that.
Because it's another log, right? So... My bad.
I found these schematics on Dr. Miller's desk. They're plans for the kind of cyber modification that's been illegal for 40 years. It's not like him. I was going to talk to him about it, and then I noticed the DNA sequence he spec'd for the prototype. It's mine.
Never good. So that was Nurse Erin Bloom, who
Yep.
we just saw in ghost form, begging for her miserable life.
And then who we saw in cyborg
and I
form,
guess we
who
just
we
murdered her.
blew her face off, yeah.
Yep, and she had that. All of the voice actress for the cyber midwives
God damn it.
Potential
is that
threat
same one.
detected.
They all sound like Erin Bloom, and I think the model in Rebirth is textured to look at as a base. I don't know if the ones in here look that way or not, but I thought that was a nice touch.
I'm just gonna ride this out,
Yeah.
because they'll just walk up and get shotgunned.
You missed.
No, I
Sucks
didn't.
to be you, Mr. Hybrid.
Oh, yeah. He gave me a slap in the face, too. "70 seconds.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck off.
What blew up?
Some pipes over my head when she shot at them.
Huh. I didn't know they would do that.
Me neither.
Maybe that's new.
I am just going through ammo, but they keep bringing me more. The pile of corpses on the ground is incredibly
Yeah.
satisfying.
When did they despawn?
I think when they get out of
Or is
visual.
it time based?
Security alert terminated.
Alright. That actually probably netted me ammo.
Well, that's good.
Just because they seem to have a fairly high incident rate of bringing AP ammo. Or anti-personnel.
That is nice.
Ah, for...
They're both AP. That's the problem. It's useless to say AP.
However, armor piercing, sorry, on cyborg midwives is
Yeah,
quite effective.
That was 3. Yeah, that is.
That was
Okay,
2.
So now we know
The
that.
third one was wasted.
Oh, okay. The third one. Was... Okay.
God damn it! There's another one there, and I'm out of ammo.
Ah!
Wow, she was carrying a surgical key.
Weird. I've never seen the surgical key as loot before.
Me neither. First time for everything, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
I think I need to head down this way anyhow to get at the bits and bobs, so I'm gonna play some logs as we go.
Mark, what's going on?
I thought it was weird when you asked me to send up 16
That's
of my
Sanger, right?
female staffers, but what have you done with them? I'm short-handed up here. Also, have you heard from Watts, Sanger, or Polito? It's like
Oh,
everyone's
never
gone on vacation and
Lost
didn't
her.
bother to tell me.
Okay. Yeah, she's on this deck only, I think.
I forgot about floor worms,
Oh yes.
which talks you up. However, there's a surgical table, which I think detoxes you.
I would assume so. If not, you can just sit there and, heal, because they don't last forever.
No,
I'm pretty sure it doesn't just toxin you until you die.
I'll know I can come back to that if I need to.
Yeah. Now it's probably a good time to break, actually, because it's been about 20 minutes.
Okay. So we will lock it off here. So, well, we shall see you,
Literally, at a
gentlemen.
locked door.
Yes. On the other side of this recording. Goodbye.